It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Milton Williams making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner. But given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's made in the air. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that is a Patriots 1st down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Contact is there. That's going to break up the cash. Incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air. It's May. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. May looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Price. And the cutback to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
The give now to Price. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. To the left side, he's got Horton. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That's good for a Seattle 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Stroud. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Christian Gonzalez has it. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. A lot of space ahead. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. It's going to be 1st down New England.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10 from the 32. The give now to Henderson. Still finding room past the 45. Through the 35. And he has it down at the 26-yard line. Big hitter on 1st down. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's the pistol snap to May. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here's May on 2nd. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, here's May. Cut near the goal line. Not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Back to Henderson. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Only need to fall forward one more yard. Here's third and goal. Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing fourth and goal. And they sure were dug in. They were ready for the run there. Just like the play before it, Brock. Got him stopped short.
Yeah, more than likely they knew a run was coming, but that doesn't take anything away from their effort to make the stop. That just defensively is awesome.
Roy Gallish connects. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through. And it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the 4th.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Price. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying the left side, Price. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And no look. That's incomplete. And that means it is fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on fourth down. Stroud's going to throw for it. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the
That big fourth down
line.
call is how we close out our first quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Here's the screen for Horton. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Stroud finds the in route complete. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran missed it one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Mario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He dodged the tackle. He's going to be taken down. He is about 14 on the play. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dawes. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air on third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. This is a heater going deep. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's second down. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Second down throw for Stroud. He's going for it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's all it's going to take, Kate, right there. Get that first pick early in the season and get that ball rolling. Kind of like a great shooter in hoops. They see that ball go through the net, they're going to take more shots. This guy sees the ball in his hands, and he's a difference maker.
Henderson to open the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. On play action, here's May. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
To the line. Here's third and 3. They're going to run it. Here's Henderson. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
At their own 49-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. They give right side. Price shoots away from one. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Stroud now. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a shotgun give to Price. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on first and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Stroud completes it quick. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They go play action with Stroud. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Newman Fields coming right up. Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing is May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Starts the return at the 34. Fights his way through a tackle. He gets by another one. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10. And they're on 47-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. And can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing is Stroud. A lot of contact. Can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. May now. Complete out to the right side. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is a Patriots first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. May. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Here's Stroud. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. They get the big play just before half. And that will set up first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the gun, Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch made. And there it is. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Myers to add the PAT. And it's another miss. His second extra point has been off the mark. Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Made a throw it. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw, Stroud. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Price on the give. Past midfield to the 45. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On 2nd down, May. Hits him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's May. Caught, nice game left side. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
And the Patriot 1st down.
From the pistol, here's Stevenson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's May on 2nd. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. It's incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The give inside to Stevenson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Roy Gallis connects, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that turnover really left the opening right there, and they stepped through it. They didn't pull the door off the hinges, but they came in enough to take the lead and now put this game on their defensive shoulders.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Price. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second down. Here's Stroud. Into the hands of Smith and Jigba over the middle. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that gives the Seahawks a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going left side. Price with it. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's good for a Seattle 1st down.
14 more yards.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands.
They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets his 1st sack in his 1st career game.
Just how cool is that? An immediate impact play as a rookie. It's kind of like those big leaguers. They never forget their 1st hit. In fact, they usually keep that baseball. I don't know if he'll keep the football, but he'll keep that memory for a long time.
Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. It's Pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask. He took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. So the big penalty brings up this fresh set of downs. They'll fake the handoff. Now DeVito. He rolls to his right. That's taken in by Henry. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. From the shotgun, here's DeVito. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right? Yep. People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Operating from the gun, DeVito gets everything he has on it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
DeVito's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Stroud now. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Milton Williams.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. After the sack, Stroud. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Stevenson with another carry. We're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it's going to be first down, New England. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. Setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing line. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Gosh, this is going to be so demoralizing, Brock, to know that this offense probably just going to pound the rock from here on out, and you can't really do a thing to stop them.
That's what they're hoping for, and that's really what all those body blows through the first 3 quarters should pay these kind of dividends when it matters the most.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Black 30.
From the 17, DeVito. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It is caught at the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 55. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
The give now to Price. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing is Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! Rashid Shaheed with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You have to take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care, because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that is a Patriots 1st down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's DeVito. This one finds the fullback. And this is going to break even, Brock, but nothing more than that. He goes out right along that line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 10.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On 2nd down now, DeVito. Into traffic, complete! And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Trying the left side with Stevenson. Really finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go again with Stevenson. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots going for the win here. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll work against the blitz. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Running with Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson on the board. That's his first of the season. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. By man, he's in the clear. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
As a quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. Now to throw. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.